but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stain from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking.
Okay, I think that did it. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Sorry about the technical delay that we had just a moment ago. But sometimes you can't help. Let me go ahead and bring everyone in. First, she is our TikTok and cosplay queen. She is cosplaying tonight. Bringing my girl, Cat Holler. And Cat, what's up? How you doing? Oh, it shows you're muted. Give me a second. There you go.
William, it is absolutely a perfect night to stay in and check out the Geek Gauntlet.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree for sure. All right, let me head on over to my man. You'll find him over with me not only on Saturday nights right here on ESPN, but you'll also find this gentleman over on Wire to Wire Sports for the Sports Report podcast. Endo, what's up?
Yo, I'm not muted, so I'm not in the same boat as y'all today, but I do got to say, welcome everybody to the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. Kat, you're looking perfect today. And I do want to apologize if this show completely goes off the rails. It's not my fault. It's a cat catastrophe. I had to do that. I'm sorry, guys. Bad joke.
I mean, but right meow, everything's on track.
Right meow.
Right
yep.
meow.
You got to be kidding me.
All right, let me go over to this next person here. If I got more comments than I would ever know, let me bring my man Tyler in. Tyler, what's up?
Hey, happy to be here. Is this cosplaying or is this just Saturday night for Ando?
I mean, can it be both?
I'm wearing a white shirt and my underwear.
Oh, no, Ando.
We didn't hit the underwear part.
Saturday night, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Let me go ahead and bring in our next person. She is our female resident streamer. Let me bring my girl Diamond in. Diamond, what's up?
And she's muted.
Hey, everyone, just looking outside, watching the ice.
I'm
Where
in
do
Georgia.
you live?
What
state do you live in?
She's in Texas.
I live in
Yeah, she's in Jersey.
too.
We finally get ice.
No.
Now, is it ice
this
or
is
is just a little
fine.
bit of frost on the grass? You know.
I
This
mean,
is
either one shuts the city down.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have any ice here, at least not yet.
Must be nice.
Yet.
I'll tell you what, I will trade you whatever weather you have for the single digits that we had today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, let me go ahead and bring in my man Shaw. Shaw, how you doing tonight, man?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
All right. One more thing that we'll get into our Batman discussion. Just want to let you guys know that this episode has been brought to you by Mayono Microphones and a new microphone, PD200W. It's a hybrid microphone that can do all three connections, wireless, XLR, USB. So definitely check it out over mayonomicrophones.com or mayono.com. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and get to the chat real quick. Hey, Brittany.
Bubba.
What's up, Darth? Garrett, what's up, man? Oh, we're terrible tonight.
Mhm.
What's up, Anderson Posse?
Meow.
He said he has fog. All right, let's go ahead and get into the list for this evening. What you got? What you got for us tonight, Shaw?
Yes, sir. So we are continuing our Batman movies by talking about Batman versus movies. And we just put up my thing real quick to see what's the first one on the list. So first one, number one, Batman v Superman. Talk about that. What are y'all thoughts on this movie?
You
What?
forgot to say Dawn of Justice. Come on.
Nobody calls it Dawn of Justice.
Yes, it is.
Batman
Dawn
v
of
Superman
Justice.
or BVS. That's it. Ain't nobody. Yeah, nobody cares
Maybe
about
I
one
go
ass name.
BVS
Call it.
DOJ.
There you
I
go.
like my extra acronyms. I like my extra acronyms.
Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, but that's because you were raised in the alphabet soup, Ando.
You're absolutely right.
Dawn of
Absolutely right, I
Justice.
All right. So this movie, Snyderverse, decent fight between the two when we finally get to it. Some good scenes here and there when you finally get to them. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
The best worst movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Or
don't,
the
The
worst
most
best.
iconic
However you want
movie.
to say it.
I don't know why you guys hate on it so much.
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
it
no.
was really
And
good.
I'm not hating on it. It's just so this movie is pulling from what, like 6 comic books.
Okay.
They're
About
pulling from
really?
6 very, very good comics. But when you take 6 comic books that aren't necessarily related and shove them into a 2-hour, maybe 2.5-hour movie, you get this. And it's like, well, this
Yeah.
deformed child, okay, like, yes, there's some great things, but it doesn't make any sense whatsoever because they just threw it together. It might as well have been AI slop.
Yeah. Like I say, Snyder is a good filmmaker, but not a good storyteller.
Oh yeah, I love Snyder movies.
Like it looks good, and there's a lot of good moments in them, but as a story, it's what you call it, just all mixed up, and it doesn't tell a coherent story, doesn't tell a good story. Like, yeah,
Well, and
For
D-
me,
oh, sorry.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say one thing I've always known about DC is that, you talk about it looking good. DC does something that Marvel doesn't, which is a pretty cool thing. It does separate it. It's that DC really tries hard to make sure that their comic book movies, for the most part, those frames, if you freeze different frames, look like the comic book. They really
Marvel does
want.
that too.
Yeah. What?
Marvel does that too.
Not to the extent that DC does. Everything I've ever seen about behind the scenes for DC stuff, Marvel will try to capture moments. DC tries, they want every scene to look like it was a comic book strip.
I'm gonna just say I liked it. I thought
Oh, yeah,
if you're not looking at it with a fine-toothed comb, I think it's a great way to build the starting story to your Justice League. Because it introduces the
I think they had an opportunity for that.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that they did it with like, it almost feels like they didn't expect to get like another movie out of it because they had this great opportunity for this great story to kind of kick it off. But then they tried to jam too much into it and it turned into garbled crap.
Yeah. And remember, this was originally supposed to be Man of Steel 2 originally.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Think of if you took all of your favorite team players from like whatever teams and moshed them together without having any practice together. Do you think they're going to perform the best when they play their game?
If they don't have time to practice, no.
Exactly. That's what this movie is. It's like you have the best players, you have the best stuff. It's just it doesn't really you didn't get time to mold it together.
Okay.
There was potential. Yes.
Trust me, there was absolute no justice with that movie, according to Garrett.
Gil Gadot had plenty of justice.
Hey, Aurora, how you doing?
Like I said, my opinion, I'm
Buttercup.
gonna stand on it. I'm
How
gonna
you
stand
doing,
on it. I
Buttercup?
like the movie. Hi,
How you doing,
Buttercup.
Buttercup?
Okay.
It was all right movie. It was like it wasn't anything earth shattering. God Gadot did look good, dog. I ain't gonna say in front.
What wasn't this? If I remember correctly, and I could be totally wrong, isn't this the film with when you got the extended version in the cutscene was introduced Martian Manhunter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's
Made
something
a
that,
little
I
stuff.
mean, it's similar to what happened, and I almost feel like it's like an Affleck curse. Because if you ever saw the cutscenes from Daredevil, when it was the Affleck Daredevil, it looked amazing.
Yeah.
But what was presented to the public was trash.
Diamond, what are your thoughts?
I have no nice words.
And Diamond
Wow, okay.
and Diamond was taught Her mama said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Literally, it was like, yeah, I can't say anything about this movie. I really shouldn't.
Diamond has
Oh,
blocked
man.
it out of her memory. That's where she's put it. No.
Yeah, I put
Like
the
I
note
said,
in my head. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna watch this again.
I would watch it again.
Yeah. Oh, I
All
watched it. I watch it once every so often. It's a fun film. It's just, I think that again, as we talked about, too many great things shoved together, not ironed out well. And this was DC trying really hard to catch up with Marvel with the whole Civil War stuff happening at that time.
Well,
So they were like, oh, they're gonna have their two biggest people fight. We have to do that too, guys. We gotta do that. We didn't build up to it, but we're just gonna do it.
All right, let's move on to an actual good fight with Batman and Superman. Batman Ninja versus Yakuza League. How many of us
I like
saw?
I liked it.
Yeah, I like the Yakuza better than the first one.
I did not watch it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, 3 DVD movies, both the Ninja and versus Yakuza League. There we go. Yeah, the Justice League, Yakuza version of them were pretty cool looking. It was a pretty good story. The fight with Batman and Superman was really good. The fight to take down Flash was also really good. It's definitely worth watching.
The animation style was pretty interesting. I think the first time I saw it with the first movie, it took a little bit for me to get into it, but by the second movie, I was down.
Same.
Would it be an animation style that Janae would like?
No.
Okay,
She
then
would-
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I was like, she would call it fake anime.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll watch it.
Part of the problem with the DCEU is they rush introductions. I agree.
Yeah, virtual.
I agree.
Didn't Superman have like aviators?
I think so, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
little
Superman
bit.
had like big old aviator glasses when he's fighting.
Right, yeah. You did. Anyone else?
No, I'm good with this one, man.
I'm good.
All right, move on to one of my favorites, Batman versus Dracula, picture number 2. This is a movie set in the Batman series. It takes place after the end of the series, sometime in the middle, I think before season 3, before he gets to Robin. Yeah, Batman versus Dracula. What do y'all thought?
Did
I
you say
liked
before
it.
he gets to Robin?
Yes, because Robin is not in
'Cause-
this movie, so it takes place before.
Because he
Yeah.
didn't get Robin to season 3 of the Batman.
Yeah, season 3.
He didn't get him to season 3. So, but I will say I did like this movie. But does anybody think it put Batman in kind of I mean, he's already counted as this, I guess, a rarefied air, so to speak. I mean, you beat a mythical being, basically. And
I mean,
Well,
Batman
so does
was
Simon
before.
Belmont.
Yeah, Batman's done it before. I mean,
yeah.
Isn't it the joke, when you look at the DC people that you have all these gods around them and then you just have a dude?
And you got to do.
Yeah, Batman's just the dude. Everyone else is God.
not exactly. He takes up the Hades spot or the Oppressive spot.
Great fun. Peter Stormy bringing the same energy as Dracula as he did in Lucifer and Constantine. Good point.
I haven't actually watched this movie. I need to.
It's a good
really
movie.
Definitely.
It's a good movie, yeah.
good.
That Batman,
Step
what are you doing?
Batman, what are you doing? Oh, heck nah.
She's not wrong now. I will gladly take my spot and let Kat be on the outside.
So you want to switch places with Kat?
Yeah, I'll switch places with Kat so the girls can see their
Aw.
girl. I got you. I can't do hard hands.
It's really so Ando can make faces behind the screen when he's really excited about hot women on the screen. That's really what this is about.
Oh man. But yeah, I thought it was a good movie. It kind of put him in a rarefied air, so to speak, but he was already there. He was already there with his feet. I mean,
Yeah, most definitely.
I only ever watched that season 1 of the Batman, but I liked it.
It's really good. I mean,
you don't remember what
really
season
good.
it was you watched?
No, I watched season 1.
Okay.
I for whatever reason, kind of forgot about it and never went back. But maybe one of these days I will, because I remember thinking it was decent.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things. Season 2 is really good. Stuff with Robin and Batgirl is pretty good. And then season 4, you got like the Justice League kind of showing
4
up.
seasons?
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it 4?
yeah, I guess.
Or was it 3?
Well, okay. Damn.
I don't remember if it was 4 or 3.
No, remember he got Batgirl too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yep, he got Batgirl too. Yep.
Yeah. All right, moving on to another really good versus Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Does anybody remember this?
I
Batman
do.
lost-
I saw it
Batman
once.
lost to
I-
Shredder.
Do
No. That shit was a draw, and then he won the rematch later.
You think that was you think that first time was a draw?
Yes.
Neither one
Shredder
died,
pulled-
did they?
Yeah. Shredder pulled some shit
I
out
don't
of
know
the
about
wall
a draw,
so he
man.
could get out. It's
I don't know about a draw,
He
man.
knocked him down so he could leave.
Yep.
That is a draw.
Mhm.
He used a
You're make-
move, he pulled out
You're
his
making
ass.
me. You're
So
making me
get
think of Monty Python and Holy Grail when the Black Knight loses all of his limbs and he's like, "It's a draw."
That's,
No,
no.
no, man. Because
Just a
Shredder.
Would you,
question.
okay,
Man,
so-
me a flesh wound.
Yeah,
Would
because
you call
this is
this
the
a draw?
first time. Because in a cartoon, Shredder's a joke. Let's just face it, he's
Yeah.
a joke in a cartoon.
True.
But this is the first time you saw him actually be effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those fights with Shredder.
And it didn't,
Shredder is
it
the
didn't
equivalent
take-
of Cobra Commander. You know.
I will say I think this is the first iteration where it took a whole team to beat Shredder, not just one person.
Yeah.
Not
No,
just
no, no,
one
no, no.
individual,
It took
so.
just Batman to beat him. Batman fought him twice and beat him.
Okay. I don't know. I like the end scene when they're all eating pizza, including Alfred. I thought
Yeah.
that was really awesome.
Yeah, the
Weirdly-
end scene was cool. The end scene was
weirdly-
cool.
I like the fact that
Batman's the only one doing the Brooklyn
Oh, they did
call it
5 seasons.
Brooklyn
Okay,
Fold.
okay.
Brooklyn Fold.
Did you
Pizza.
not to go too off track? I found out today. I didn't realize a few years ago. Did you know that there was a Ninja Turtle Stranger Things crossover comic?
I did not.
That's cool.
Wild.
Yeah,
I don't know
a
what
couple
that's
years
like.
ago, there were several that did like Stranger Things, and it was just like several years ago they did a Hanna-Barbera crossover. I think it was DC that did that one as well.
Okay.
And it was pretty cool.
See that? I mean, they do a lot of comic crossovers here and there. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. So that is all the Batman versus movies we got to talk about. Next week will be Batman and movies, so movies with Batman and other characters. Now, similarly to the Batman versus Ninja Turtles, Ninja Turtles versus the Furious 5. What are your thoughts on that question?
So say that question again.
Say
There's
that-
Batman
repeat that
versus
one
the
more time.
Furious 5.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the Furious 5. What are your thoughts on that?
Furious 5, like
Not
Panda?
yeah.
without Poe. So it's just Turtles versus the Furious 5. No Poe.
Jason, what's up, brother? How you doing?
No Shredder. I mean, no Splinter. No Sifu. No Uwe. Definitely. Who do you think wins?
I'll let you guys go first.
Will, you want to take this one first?
No one wants to go first.
That's a good question, though. That's a good question.
'Cause I'm still
Well,
kind of on the
it's two
fence.
very different fighting styles.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good question.
Who is in the Furious 5?
Oh my god.
Jackie
Cat-
Chan.
Cat, you gotta get that whip out, cat. You gotta get it out.
I mean, I don't think y'all are ready for that. You know,
Y'all
y'all got close earlier today, but I was like, no, we're gonna just keep it tucked away for now. Yeah.
Hey, Ando told me he was ready. That's what Ando told me earlier.
Yep.
Ando said
I
he
go
was
booty
ready.
dancing on
Cat just
camera,
got the
but I
call
want
that
to
it was
keep us-
D&D night, and it was just a different kind of D&D.
Oh man, honestly, I want to get shredded. Oh my god.
So, Shaw, who's in the Furious 5?
All right. Well, Kung Fu Panda. There's
Mhm.
a group called the Furious 5. There's a monkey named Monkey who does monkey style kung fu, of course.
Okay.
A
You
snake
saw him
named
in the first
Viper.
one.
Okay, so it's the Turtles versus the
So you saw
basically
him
the
in,
cast of Kung Fu Panda.
yeah.
more or less.
I'm taking Turtles. Turtles easy.
I might take.
See, and I got to take the Furious 5.
I might take
That's
Furious
fine.
5.
That's fine. You can take the
Because-
Furious 5.
And here's why. Because Kung Fu relies on
Luck.
No, it actually relies on you using your opponent's momentum against them.
Uh-huh.
And with the turtle style of karate, it ultimately would make it really easy to end them on their half shells.
Nope.
Mhm.
I don't want to believe that. Nope.
And this though, turtles have super strength. The ability to throw manhole covers means that super strength. I'm just a heavy.
That's true. But I just think the Furious 5, I think the technique would be there to beat them. I think the technique, because you're going back to the old, with them, you're going back to the old ways. And when you go back to the old ways, modern day martial arts, you're not taught that in modern day martial arts. And this is a time before Splinter. So
Still
Yeah,
going.
not wrong, not wrong.
so
Ando
I just
looks so angry.
so I just
I'm not
so-
angry. I'm not angry.
So I just think because of that, the Furious 5 will beat the Turtles. It'll be close. They'll give them all they want, but I think the Turtles will lose.
Hey, Will,
All
can
right.
I give you a Stephen A. Smith reference? Stay off the damn weed. Sorry, I had to
All right,
say that.
I got an addition for you. The Furious 5 versus the Ninja Turtles, but the Ninja Turtles also have Venus.
Have who?
Yeah.
Venus de Milo.
See,
Light
see,
blue.
I still see.
I
All
still
that
think
does is
Furious
even it
5 will
out, though.
win.
All that does is even it out though. Because instead of having 5-on-4, you got 5-on-5. That's all it does, even it out.
I still think the Furious 5 will win.
I still get Furious 5-1. Venus wasn't all that.
Still taking the Turtles. I'll be on the boat all by myself.
Because
That's
my
fine.
thing is Kung Fu eliminates the advantage of strength.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I gotta go Kung Fu.
Hmm.
Gotta go the Furious 5.
All right, one more question for you. There are other Ninja Turtles in the comics.
Mhm.
If you were to add any of them, would that make it more even?
I think if you
All I
take
know is there's at
Flash,
least all I know is that there's at least one with a yellow one. That's it.
No, I'll still go with the 5.
still going
All right.
Turtles.
I'm still
We'll
going
fight,
with
Will.
5.
We'll fight. We'll fight.
All right, then. Anyone else say anything, or we should move on? All right, let's move on.
Yep.
All right. So we got the announcement of the next death battle, which will be coming out on February 8th. That will be Ichigo from Bleach versus Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. What are y'all thoughts?
Go Bleach.
No way. Yusuke.
Will, is this? We don't need to name this Back to the Batcave. We need to name this as Will and Ando gonna fight.
I got Yusuke,
See-
man.
And so I don't know Yusuke's story as well as I know Ichigo's. So because I know Ichigo better, I'm gonna say that I don't know of very many things that can beat his Zanpakuto. Or if they go all the way up to when he becomes a hollow, his like half hollow form is just ridiculous. So, I mean, without knowing exactly what all of Yusuke's powers are in like more of his like in-game form, I've got to go Ichigo.
I think if you give Yusuke all of his powers and abilities,
He does have a demon thing towards the end.
especially with his demon form,
Yeah.
I still got Yusuke. But particularly his demon form. In demon form, he pretty much doesn't have a heart. So that's one thing that'd be good in battle for him. Or at least he can't hear it beat. And he just showed impressive strength in that form. So I got to go with Yusuke. Got to.
See that? I can see that.
What diamond go? Hold on. There you go.
Well, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I kind of think it's a little even, but we'll see what happens.
But you know what I always say? Zigzag, they'll zag when you zig and zig when you zag when it comes to death battle. So
That is true. That is true.
we already know this. I mean, how many have they gotten wrong over the years?
Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see something happening with that.
Oh my goodness.
Don't light her up.
I feel that. I do that on the regular.
What, tattoos?
I mean that too. I mean, I'm about
Okay.
a size 3 to 4 hours in tattoos.
Okay.
But I mean, oftentimes I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
right.
so you light them up
Light
all
them
the
up.
time?
Light them up,
They're on
baby.
fire.
Light them up, baby. Light them up. All right, what's
Alright,
next,
alright.
show?
Next up, the fourth Doomsday trailer. Let's talk about that, and then the implications, because the Russo brothers said after that all those trailers weren't trailers. They were stories, they were hints, they were clues. So pay attention. So the fourth trailer was Shuri, the Black Panther, and M'Baku meeting the Thing, along with Namor somewhere. What are y'all thoughts? And what do you think about everything getting up together? What could these things mean?
So
I think they shot a movie and it was bad and they reshot it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat. Thank you for saying that. We appreciate it.
So
Get
the
it
four
right.
trailers. The four trailers.
Give me 1
correct
second, guys.
me
I'll
if
be
I'm
right
wrong.
back.
The four trailers. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's Captain America, Thor, Shuri with M'Baku with Ben Grimm. What was the fourth?
The
X-Men?
third one was X-Men, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's the one where Xavier's talking and him and Magneto are in the mansion, and then Cyclops goes completely berserk.
And there was something around.
Scott
And
the
there's
Clutch
Spain-
goes crazy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Gene.
He didn't have his chair.
No. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna go against the grain on you guys and say that I really think I don't think it's as bad as people are thinking it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be
I
yeah.
don't think it's gonna be bad.
Uh-oh.
Like when Kat says
I'm
that they
looking forward
shot
to
a
it.
really bad movie, it's like, no, I don't. I hope that that's not the case.
The actual trailers, what happened after all the reshoots,
Probably. No, I'm intrigued. I'm excited for December to come around and see what they got. So
I don't necessarily think it's gonna be bad, but I do think I have a hunch just seeing all these pieces being moved around so much with Marvel right now that they are eager to jump into the next wave, which is going to be the mutant era, the X-Men era. So I think that they're going to do their best to try to make it look good, but they are not going to invest the time into it, right? Like this is not their Endgame film where they took a lot of time to try to make sure it looked good and did well, because they've tried a lot of things. Things are not going the right direction, and they see fans are getting upset about different things, and they're like, you know what? Everyone wants X-Men. Just do whatever we need to do to wrap up this stupid arc and get us to X-Men, and that's what they're trying to do. So I think that's where we're going.
But
And
everyone
that's
also
kinda where
wanted
I'm at.
Blade as well, but that got canceled. Everyone else wanted Blade as well, but that got canceled. So
Well, supposedly that might be to be turned into a Midnight Suns movie. Supposedly,
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
I'd be all right. I'd be all right with the Midnight Suns movie.
You watch it, Diamond.
No,
Don't you be talking about my Ghost Rider like that.
But to Tyler's point, that they're trying to kind of like cater to what the fans want.
Mhm.
That's why I'm kind of like it. I feel that there may be a strong possibility that these trailers were not polling well with the fans, and then rewrites happened. That's why they're trying to say like, oh, these other trailers you saw, like they were just teases. Like we didn't really mean it, psych. When really that's what they filmed, but then when it didn't poll well with audiences and it wasn't getting the views of the trailers that they were expecting, they were like, okay, we have time to change direction, and now this is the movie you're getting.
And the trailers did well, like with the exception of the fourth one, they've all done pretty well.
I don't think anyone wants Captain America to have a kid.
Why not?
Why not? He has had kids in comics.
Well, I'm aware. Heck, one of my favorite characters in the comics is an alternate reality version of one of his daughters. But I don't think anyone movie-wise wants to see that.
But I thought that like it was brought up one time that because of the super serum, he couldn't have kids.
Not to my knowledge.
Probably in like a movie loophole, you could probably do that. But
maybe that's what it was.
Definitely had kids a few times in the comics. Like there's a couple different
He's
variations.
had I want to say Steve Rogers has had 3 kids over the decades. One of them is currently canon in the universe. The other 2 are from alternate realities, and one of them has recently resurfaced after being introduced in the 90s in a What If comic. Because of her popularity, she has appeared in 2 more comics in the last like 2 or 3 years, and there's been pushed to maybe bringing her into like an Exiles format or something to have her show up again. But she is the daughter of Steve Rogers and Rogue.
All right.
Rogue, like X-Men Rogue?
Yes.
Yeah. My money's on the James Rogers version from the next Avengers animated movie. That's what my money's on.
I'll find that character for you, Ando, and I'll send it to you right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, there's been a couple. Also in Ultimate Comics, back in the day, there was a son he had that was basically trying to collect I think it was a cosmic cube to rechange time so that he didn't get frozen, so that he could have been raised with his father. It was kind of one of those sad kind of things endings where he ends up dying because of it. But yeah, so
I think isn't he though? He's an Ultimate. Right? He's Ultimate Universe, wasn't he?
Yeah, Ultimate. Yeah. 1660.
Well, and that Ultimate Universe, that previous universe is gone too. That's been wiped out.
Yeah, that one's gone. Thompson, what's the difference between that Ultimate Universe and the one we currently have?
But the girl version, I forgot it was a girl version.
That universe basically was destroyed by the Maker, kind of. Yeah, basically. And the
Dang.
This new universe is looking like it's going to end soon, sadly, because Marvel's just an idiot. Maker created this universe and the idea that he wanted to shape it where he can be the ruler and we're bad guys rule. And so he basically prevented a lot of things from happening. Like he prevented Peter Parker from getting bit as Spider-Man as a teenager. He prevented,
yeah.
But he prevented Captain America from getting found in the ice. He basically
similar to Absolute.
Sorry, say again.
So similar to the Absolute universe, similar to that.
Yeah, similar. I mean, I wouldn't say it, but yeah, similar. The cool thing about this universe, though, and Absolute doesn't do this because Absolute hasn't put a timeline on it, which is good. The beginning of this universe, when they start trying to like bring heroes to fight against the Maker, they trap the Maker into a time loop, and basically they have a 2-year time loop, and they know in 2 years the Maker is going to return. So that's the last 2 years of comics, which has been really cool, is a lot of them are keeping the tabs like, okay, we're T minus this many months until the Maker arrives. So it's all about them trying to build up their teams, trying to basically take down some of the Maker's generals just to make headway, because they know when the Maker shows up, shit's going to get real. And so that's what's going on right now. The Ultimate Endgame, which issue 1 came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Sadly, haven't read it because my comic shop, I guess, didn't want to get money, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, they're ending it. It's wrapping up. I think it's supposed to be the Ultimate Endgame. I think is a 6 or 7 issue. So essentially, by this summer, I think all of this Ultimate Universe is supposed to be wiped out.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Next up. All right. So I saw this video talking about the Mount Rushmore of Spider-Man movies. First off, one of these things is not like the other. Secondly, he says something that we'll talk about after. All right, so the movies mentioned are Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, and Amazing Spider-Man. So,
what was the first one?
Of these things? Yeah.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 as in Tom Maguire, Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man, not 2. What y'all thoughts on this list, first off?
So, which was the first of the Spider-Verse?
Into.
Okay, all right, because that's the one that I've seen. So I'm not against that being in the Mount.
You haven't seen Across?
I have not seen Across yet. Now,
What the
should see
hell?
Across.
Okay, we have
You
to
should
stop the
definitely see
podcast.
Across.
Ando has to go watch it right now. We'll all come back
Yes.
in 2 hours.
Yes, you should see Across, bro.
okay, I will put that on my to watch list.
No, you put it on the watch right now.
But I'm on a podcast, bro. I can't just stop what I'm doing and say, "Hey,
Yeah,
let's
we're
pause the
pausing that
podcast. Let's pause the podcast until I don't know 11:30, and then I'll give you my assessment on it." That being
It's a great
said,
movie.
I'm okay with Spider-Man 2. I'm okay with Into the Spider-Verse. If you want to argue for Across the Spider-Verse, you can put that in. Amazing. How are you going to put Andrew Garfield Spider-Man above any of the Tom Holland Spider-Mans? I would say
Fucking agree.
I would say personally, I'm okay with Spider-Man 2, but that's going to be number 2. Spider-Man No Way Home has that nostalgic hook for me. That will always be my favorite Spider-Man movie for now. And we're focusing just Spider-Man, not any of the Venoms, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Even
So
if you were adding the Venoms would not fit in anywhere.
Yeah.
So mine would be Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and just because it's a classic, Spider-Man 1.
I can see that. Since you haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse, I can see that.
Yeah.
We'll forgive your ignorance. That's all.
Very much.
Dang.
Any other
I
thoughts?
mean,
Now,
For-
if we want to talk Spider-Man games, I'll hit you all day until we're blue in the face with Spider-Man games.
Mhm.
So,
Across the Spider-Verse, man. I went to the theaters and saw that like 2 or 3 times. It's great. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I saw that shit twice. Okay. You said you were talking Kat?
so for me, I will openly admit I lost interest in Spider-Man as they kept going back in time. Like, I was a little concerned that, like, with this next one, like, Aunt May was going to start out as 16, and get it, you know, as time has gone on, we don't all age the same way that things used to, right? So, like, Aunt May started out as this sweet little old lady.
Yeah.
That's what we all originally kind of knew Aunt May as. But it just kind of got to the point where, like, they just kind of kept de-aging her to a point where it was getting a little bit like, are we sure that's Aunt May?
Tony was in the Aunt May there. He was like, how you doing?
To be fair, Melissa Tomei is in her 50s, so
Yeah.
Don't tell that actress that. She was mad about that.
I will argue you guys until I'm blue in the face. I think Sally Field played the best Aunt May.
and there's also a younger, more attractive versions of the comics here and there
Yeah.
in the animation too. Now, one thing to ask you guys if you agree or not, because the video I saw mentioned that he wanted to not include both animated movies, that he could only choose one, and when he chose one, he chose Across. You agree with either of those points?
So my rule of thumb, especially when I do my top 5 gaming list, is I try not to include more than one game of each of the franchises. So if you play by that logic, you really only have 4 pools of Spider-Man movies to pull from, because you have the Spider-Verse movies, you have the Sam Raimis, you have the Andrew Garfield, and you have the Tom Hollands. So those are really the only 4 options you have to choose from. So by my logic, if you're going to have a Mount Rushmore, you have to include one from each one of those periods.
These are all 3 of the different Spider-Mans are drastically different Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
I mean,
Agreed.
Yeah.
you
Agreed.
have Tobey Maguire does a great job as the cinematic style, like being the first time on big screen, silver. Like he does a great job in that effort.
Agreed.
When it comes to Andrew Garfield, I don't necessarily know I cared for him as Peter Parker, but I think he did a phenomenal job as Spider-Man because he's fast with the quips. He's good with the running his mouth all the time, which
his Spider-Man character is more to the comics.
Yeah, it's obnoxious, but that is how Spider-Man is, obnoxious. And so he does a good job in that regard. And then Tom Holland, they definitely try to get the more slightly innocent more style, and I think he does a great job as Peter Parker. The issue is they do pull a little bit from Miles to create this Peter. And so it's a little twisted because it's like, okay, you're grabbing things from another Spider-Man to make this one.
Yeah, they did that.
Ooh. That's
I
a
think
good
you
one.
have to put him on
Classic.
his own. I think you have to put him on his own pedestal. It's a lot like Kevin Conroy with the Batman. He's kind of on his own pedestal because he elevated that Batman character. I think Christopher Daniel Barnes is on his own pedestal.
He did a great job.
You did.
I agree.
Cool.
All right, let's go ahead.
Yeah, next up. All right, so Netflix will keep the 40-day movie run window for Warner Brothers movies. What do y'all thought about this? That they're planning on maintaining the 40-day window.
So it'll come out in theaters for 40 days and before it comes to streaming?
45 days and then hit streaming. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
it.
good with that.
I'm good with that. That's a good
Yeah.
rule. That's a great rule.
Mainly
It's a
because I
month
don't
and a
like
half in
humans, so I don't
theaters.
like being out in the theater.
Yeah, it's a month and a half in
She said
theaters.
she
I
don't
think it
like
works out.
humans. Hey,
Another
Kat,
question.
People
Kat,
know.
that's spoken like a true Red Lantern Corps member. I don't like humans.
But Kat, we do here in Yakima have a nice theater that's 21 and over where they bring you alcohol and everything, and you have nice.
Oh no,
little
we have
kitchen
one of
suites.
those too,
Oh,
and that's the
see,
only theater I go to.
Yes.
But I'm still really selective because, like,
You still got to go out in public.
yeah, and like
Huh.
really, I like 5 people and my cats. You know,
Brittany said you
so
can watch it with her.
Six. Brittany says you can go with her.
You can watch it with her.
so that's just kind of my thing. Is like, I don't mind the theater if it's not like super overcrowded.
Sure, of course. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
fortunately, like our theaters here that are 21 and up, they are very, very strict about like the no talking and the no phones. Like nothing ruined it for me than the first time I went to a theater to see and I know we're a little off topic here, so I'll get back real quick, was one of the Lord of the Rings movies. And I was in the Bay Area in San Francisco, and everybody treated it like they were sitting on their couch watching the movie.
Was I
So, like,
talking?
They were talking, they were on their phones, they were snapping pictures mid-movie. And I'd never experienced that in a theater before, and it was like the most frustrating thing ever. So yeah, once I got to, you know, where we've got Draft House here that's 21 and up.
Netflix and chill. I think that's what they're asking you, Kat.
Well, I mean, you know, we could have a cat, we could have a kitty pile. It's fine. Like, you know.
Well, I'm not trying to advocate for the people talking during Lord of the Rings, but it was Lord of the Rings. Even the trees walked in those damn movies. Just saying.
There's just a lot of walking, okay, Ando? Just deal with it.
And it's all about a materialistic metal thing you put on your face. Like I would exit myself too.
Are you saying you don't like the Lord of the Rings movie, Ando?
I'm not.
Oh.
Look, there were things about it that were great. Like, I mean, it
was 9 hours of walking.
It is.
I think
Pile
what's
on
it called,
Hey, that's
what's
wrong.
it-
It's 10 hours of walking, okay? God damn it.
I think what was it? Either what's it called? Jay and Silent Bob or Clerks explained it way better.
It was Clerks too, because the scene is,
Yep.
Elias is at the counter with one of the geeks, and he goes, and order of onion rings, and Elias is typing up the order. He goes,
One ring to
Ring
roll.
to the wall.
and then the geek looks at him and goes, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them, and in the darkness find them. And Randall's in the back like, oh my god, you
There's
nerd.
only one return, and it's of the Jedi.
George
And-
Lucas Starboy fan over here.
Garrett says worst theater experience with the City Truman Show back in 1998. It was packed, felt claustrophobic, and a lady sitting next to me rescued a baby bird and had it in her purse. Oh man, that sucks.
Are you just upset that no one said good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you?
I will throw you
Yeah, that was
down.
it.
I will throw down. You shut the
Throw
fuck up.
down,
We
you-
watched the director's cut.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you
All
can't
right.
watch the after you've watched the extended, you can't watch the regular
Look,
version anymore.
Here's what I'll say, Buttercup. You get me cheddar cheese popcorn from Jolly Time and a couple
that's
Mountain
what's up.
Dews, and I will sit down and watch Lord of the Rings with you.
All right. Before we continue on, let me go ahead and get back over to Diamond. Diamond, do you have any video game news for us?
So And I went down the rabbit hole for the last couple of days of this Twitch streamer
No,
named.
never.
I'm like, no, all down the rabbit hole because of was it Penguin Zero told me about it. I was like, okay, this is nice, interesting. And then I went down the rabbit hole of this Twitch streamer named Cece, apparently, and she had like bad toxic behavior on a Marvel Rivals stream, and then when their Twitch, when her sponsors caught wind of it, they all just dropped her. I was like, this is interesting. What did she do? And then I found out that she was very problematic throughout her streams in general. Like, she's kind of like a bully in a way.
Oh, that's no bueno.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get people canceled.
Yeah. And I'm just like, why would you do that? Don't you have anything better in your life to do?
No, because she's on camera and doesn't think she's held responsible for any of her actions.
What?
Hey, yo, what the
Don't threaten
fuck?
me with a good time. Or is she talking to you, Kat? I can't tell. I
She
can't
might be
tell.
talking
Who
to
I
she's
mean,
talking
you're
to.
the Lord of the Rings hater.
Ah! Hey, it's not even Geek Gauntlet After Dark, but what else?
But
We're
here's the
working
thing.
on it.
So we're talking about getting him to sit down for 10 hours of Lord of the Rings, but guys, we're forgetting something. We also have to hold him down for another 8 hours of The Hobbit. So we're gonna.
Gotta watch it all.
Cool, perfect.
wouldn't-
Nap time. Who said Hobbit? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go grab my blanket.
I
and get ready for bed.
I
Let's
wouldn't
go.
put that on my worst enemy.
Just do the animated one. It's shorter and it's better.
What?
I never watched the animated one.
I don't want to see no daggone. Don't nobody want to watch that again. Really, Tyler? The
I wanna watch
Hobbit?
The
The
Hobbit.
Hobbit's a good movie.
Yeah, I ain't watching that,
Oh,
man.
she said it's not even a threat. It's a promise. Yeah.
Oh,
Cha-ching.
That was
snap.
a good one.
Cha-ching.
She said it's after dark here. Uh-oh.
It is not after dark in Utah.
Oh, you tell her. You tell her.
Ando, you will sit like my good boy. Oh,
Oh.
snap.
He went off the screen. He can't take it.
He went off the screen. He
I'm
can't take
blushing.
the,
Shut up.
he can't take the scrutinism.
You might need
No,
to press.
no
Andrew, you're
motherfuckers.
gonna
I'm
have to
blushing.
mute it. You're gonna
Stop.
be making those sounds. You gotta have to mute it too.
Look.
No, the camera's coming off. That's it. No, the snap is off limits. Snaps are off limit right now. I am on a
Snaps
podcast,
are off limit.
damn it.
Snaps are off limits. Hurt hands are off limits.
Mm-hmm.
Only while I'm on camera. You can send the snaps after I'm off camera.
I mean, after that, we'd also sit you down through Rings of Power.
Yes.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I have heard
Why
Yeah.
you
really
gonna do
good
that to
things
that
about
man?
Yeah.
I've heard some really good things about that.
Yeah.
They still doing the first season?
Who knows? Depends.
So
if they-
far from what I've heard, yeah.
Now you
I mean,
get
I guess it just depends on how much. If Amazon Prime goes up another $10, we'll know for sure.
All right. Continue, Dom.
And then for CD Project issues DMCA notice against Cyberpunk 2077 VR mod. Making a profit from our IP in any form always requires permission, says VP of Business Development.
So essentially, this guy created a free mod that somehow hooks into the game,
Yes.
and he basically did it without CD Projekt Red's permission. So it's not like if you're working in like Fallout 76 or Fallout 4 and you're using the Creation Club,
Mhm.
and you have their permission to use certain aspects of their IP as free use because it's staying within the Creation Club.
Mhm.
So it's my understanding that this basically was like a mod that you were buying from like a third-party site, or you were getting from a third-party site free
Mhm.
for Cyberpunk 2077, if I'm understanding it correctly.
Yeah, that's basically correct. It's not like Sims or anything where you can just like make mods and then sell them to people type of stuff. It's basically just, and then that person was doing that because of money and he wanted to make something better for Cyberpunk, which I'm all for, but yeah, nah.
I get it as a Cyberpunk fan. Like, there are so many things that I'm like, oh my God, it'd be so cool if we had this.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, mods terrify me because I've seen what mods. We've all seen like the guy that's like, oh, I got to mod everything out, and then it's like, why doesn't my computer work, or why won't the game run right?
This
Well,
is just crashing everything.
yeah,
You modded everything.
or
bro, you're
they're-
running 700 mods.
Or their ideas of mod is nothing but boobs everywhere. Like you have boobs on the top of skyscrapers and boobs looking out every single window. Like,
Ando,
no.
are you admitting something right now, Ando?
No, I'm not the one doing mods. You jack off. That's not me. I don't like doing mods. Let me play the game as it was intended to be played.
Okay.
Like, like
okay. Go ahead, Dom.
Terrified of mods too, because my brother has like Baldur's Gate 3 as well, and I'm asking like, oh, how'd you get all the hairstyles and this and this and this? He's like, oh, I got mods on this game. Like, I don't know if I want to do that with my game. I don't want my game to crash or anything.
Is Dragonborn is running around with Yu-Gi-Oh hair? No.
Yeah, basically, I was
No,
like,
it's Super Saiyan hair. Get it right.
Yu-Gi-Oh
then-
hair.
And focus on your lips. I can't hear what you're saying, Kit.
It's all good.
And Buttercup, there's nothing wrong with boob mods. I you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and be a good boy.
we'll sit in
Go
the
ahead,
corner.
Dom.
And he's talking about like boob mods on the side of a building, and all I can think about is Suction Cup Man.
Yes.
When they take away his suction cup, so he has to find alternate ways to climb. Do these look
Oh my
industrial
goodness.
grade to you?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
And
Um,
then Ubisoft cancels 6 projects, including Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake, closes 2 studios,
Aw.
and confirms further layoffs and major company restructures.
don't like it.
How many bonuses did the CEOs take home?
I feel like they did that. I was so mad. I was like,
Yeah.
I never
That's
got
the
to
beginning of the year, so Q4 is getting ready to close. So anything that they don't have ready to come out, they're going to hold back. However, one of the things I did see that they're still pushing is Division 3, which I wasn't real fond of Division 2. I did beat Division 1.
Tom Clancy's division?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a Ubisoft game.
Yeah.
Supposedly they have a new Ghost Recon that's coming out that's supposed to play off of Breakpoint. How they're going to do that, I have no idea. I'm not going to lie. I was looking forward to Prince of Persia remake, and now I don't know what Ubisoft is going down the same way that EA did at this point, in my opinion.
Can I get a remake of Future Soldier from Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon stuff?
Probably not. It's probably one of the
No.
million projects that they canceled.
Yep.
I'm like,
And
come on, a
also-
remaster, that would be great.
Yep.
And then also Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake looks like has been delayed as well. I was like,
Well, at least that one hasn't been canceled. It's only delayed, which for you, Ubisoft means next year this time we'll be talking about a cancellation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, hear me out on this. Like, and don't get I get it. Like having something remastered or remade, is kind of fun, gives you a little bit of nostalgia, right? But on the other side of it, they're basically just reskinning it. So
Yep.
any issue the game had when it first launched, it's still gonna have. It's just gonna look prettier.
Not necessarily. There was one version definitely that they did when they remastered it, the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Majora's Mask, which I thought, was better than Ocarina of Time. And then you remaster it for the 3DS, and you completely change the boss fights. What the hell are you doing? Leave the game. It was good. I don't know what the hell Nintendo was thinking about. Like, hey, we're going to make an entirely new boss fight for every single... Like, nah. Leave it alone. People wanted a remake because the first game was good. They wanted it with better graphics.
Right.
And a platform that was more accessible than however old the Nintendo 64 was at the time that the 3DS was still a popular system. You people that made that game, you're dumb. I don't like you. I never played Majora's Mask for the 3DS. How dare you do that? But it's not always a bad thing to reshade it. I think if you reshade Black Flag, and leave creative control out of it, I think it's a good game to remaster.
I don't think
I'm
Yeah,
saying I'd just rather have a brand new game. Like
But can you-
give me something new. Like I know Assassin's Creed. I know
Can-
Black Flag. Give me something new. It doesn't have to be an Assassin's Creed game. It can be like anything. Just give me. Isn't there?
Well, they
Something
just
new.
canceled that new Assassin's Creed they were working on.
Well, yeah.
They said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Dom, what you got?
Well, last thing here is that Fable has announced that there's a 1,000 handcrafted NPCs for you to play around with.
handcrafted,
all-
is that what he said?
Yep.
Mhm.
They did also announce that, what was it, at the directors conference that just came out on the 22nd. Hold on a second here. Let me pull up the store. Man, we're
handcrafted. That's an interesting way to word that.
yeah. It was the, what was it, Developers Direct that they just announced. You can watch it on YouTube. Xbox kind of, I don't want to say they stole the show. Forza, what was it? Forza Horizon 6 got announced. They did announce the new Fable with new gameplay footage on that. If you guys get an idea, watch it. I like that they're finally coming back to their roots with Fable. I hope that they do not. I hope they don't screw this up.
Where's the new Horizon taking place?
In Japan, I think.
I think so. I think Japan is where they said it was.
Well, shit, I gotta get that.
Tell you what, if you guys have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, it is available for you to download. Just saying.
It's wait, what do you mean? It's already out?
No, it's available to pre-install.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, it's already out?
Yeah, it's available to pre-install.
Yeah, but when does it come out though?
Checking right now.
Okay. I don't want to waste space. I don't want to pay for something that's not out yet.
Exactly.
The description goes: pre-order now. Good. Yeah. Discover breathtaking. Yep. Discover the breathtaking landscapes of Japan, and over 550 real-world cards become the racing legend of the Horizon Festival in Japan.
I need that game.
No set date has been officially announced. I'm sure in the trailer they'll have it available. But I have not fully checked that out yet. So I just saw that they announced that, and Fable is their 2 headlining games.
God, can you imagine driving through Japan and then they put like cool like anime things on some of the buildings when you're driving by? Or oh man,
Oh yeah.
Or driving around in an American car because Japanese hates Americans.
Actually,
All
there's
right.
an entire subculture around American muscle cars in Japan. Yeah.
Yep. Race around Japan and beat Dominic Toretto. Family.
It's all about family.
God,
Family.
well, now I just want to play that game now. I'm like, I really want to play that game now.
It's like, it's not Need for Speed. You can't do that. You just gotta add Fast and Furious in there.
Okay. All right. I'll throw this to you guys. Do you guys like Forza or Need for Speed better?
Need for Speed.
Yeah, Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was your favorite Need for Speed?
Most Wanted.
Carbon.
I am going to say, yeah, I would lean towards Carbon. Rob would say that his favorite is Most Wanted. I liked that they kept the storyline going between Carbon and Most Wanted. I thought that was
cool.
really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. That was cool.
I think Need for Speed obviously because they put a plot. It was weirdly, but they put a plot with a racing game, and so they're great.
Yeah.
But I think who's had the best game deliverance so far has been Forza.
Oh, well, Forza has a realistic to it. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just in general, like how well, like successful, like how they played through the enjoy, like just everything about playing it. I feel like Forzas have just I mean, they took out Gran Turismo, which was like the game.
Yeah.
I feel like my favorite one is Need for Speed Underground and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Hot Pursuit was good.
That was good.
Undercover, I think, was underrated.
Yeah. All right, you guys. That's going to do it for us tonight. Do you want to go around the room real quick, find what everyone's doing in their personal lives, or everybody's got going on? Kat, can you tell us what's going on with Feast of Fandoms?
All right. Well, Feast of Fandoms, we have a whole plethora of podcasts to meet your fandom needs. Mondays, you can always hop on there, get all your Marvel fixes with MCU Monday. Tuesday, we usually have Trek Tuesday, which is either going to be some shorts with episodes of the week or the Captain's Logs and Lightsabers podcast. Wednesday, our very own Garrett Jones has his team over there with Mike Tolley and Brian Karasik with War of the Stars, which starts basically our double threat of Star Wars content, because Thursday that's followed up with Cantina Happy Hour. This coming Friday, we're going to have a new installment, which is a book review being done by Jonathan, and it is called, I'm sorry, I always blank on the name of this, even though it is super amazing. It's one of those great alliterative names that should roll right off my tongue, but I'm completely drawing a blank on it right now. It is Courts of Confusion.
Okay.
Where he takes and
Okay.
approaches books from a romance books from a men's point of view. And then Saturday night, we'll be right back here at the Geek Gauntlet. So, hey, if you enjoy what you have seen here and you want to check out all the rest of our content, make sure that you go ahead and like and subscribe down there at the bottom. Hit that bell. That way you get those notifications every single time we go live.
Or if you want to see Kat in really awesome cosplays, hit that too.
All right. Diamond, what you got going on this week? What you streaming?
So this week I'm going to be streaming more Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm going to try to stream this game from Cyanide Happiness that I just downloaded.
Okay.
If it doesn't make you happy, you need to let us know. Because that's false advertising in the name.
All right, Ando, what you got going on this week, my friend?
So, sadly, next week I will not be on. I have a family obligation I got to go to next week. But I will be live on Monday with Will on the Sports Reports podcast. I also, thanks to the encouragement of Kat, will be bringing back my top 5 list. I am doing my top 5 Batman games. That should be on the Feast of Fandoms pages, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Am I missing any, Kat?
That should be it.
Maybe Instagram as well. Maybe.
Well, yeah. I mean, usually it goes Instagram and Facebook. I kind of combine them into
Meta,
one. Yeah.
Meta, whatever. Meta.
And
But I am bringing
the next
that
one you
back.
do, Ando, is that gonna be your best Lord of the Ring moments?
Yeah, it'll be my Lord of the Ring moments when I finally wake up from the nap that I took watching those movies. Because good God, those are boring movies. I'm gonna have to be like tied up to watch it, and somebody's gonna have to force feed me popcorn.
All those girls that are loving Ando right now, he just dissed the biggest franchise. I'm just saying, maybe he needs to be in the doghouse for a night. I'm just saying.
The more reason that they come kidnap me and tie me down to watch Lord of the Rings. That's all that I'm saying.
Move right along before we get suspended by FCC airwaves.
According to Bubbles, I will not be sleeping. That is her words, not mine.
Moving right along before we get suspended off FCC airwaves. Tyler, what you got going on tonight? Next week? I'm sorry.
I just bought a bunch of comics today. I'm reading through X-Man from 1995. So that's been fun reading those. We'll see how far I get with that. Writing up some articles and just on the background, I've been watching still some Godzilla movies, and it's just been fun. So I'll keep doing that because I've been learning Japanese on my Duolingo. So it's kind of fun to learn Japanese and then watch the movies and kind of hear those words. So it makes it feel a little more, get more affiliated with it,
All right. And Shaw, we're gonna finish up with you. What you got going on this week, my friend?
So yes, sir. All right. So personally, I've been watching Naruto Shippuden, getting around to the Great Ninja War arc. I'm up to Guy beating the shit out of Madara. As for the Gauntlet next week, we will be continuing our Batman movies, talking about Batman and other characters. We will also have things like prediction for the Sonic 4 movie, and other things to talk about. Anyway, that's it.
All right. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate you for jumping in, Shaw, as well as the rest of the panel.
Will, what do you got going on, sir? You always leave yourself out of these conversations, sir. What do you got going on, Will?
Monday night, Monday and Tuesday morning, I'll be on Coffee and Sports, recapping all the latest sports highlights from the weekend. Then I'll be on Monday night doing the Sports Report podcast with you, Ando, getting everybody caught up on the news of the day from Monday, any possible things that may happen on Tuesday as well. Then I'll be right back here on Saturday night on the Geek Gauntlet. You can definitely catch me on Wire to Wire and over here on Elite Sports Entertainment Network. Very quickly, I want to say thank you to Elite Sports and Entertainment for having us here. Mayano, definitely go check those guys out. Mayano.com and the PD200W. You need XLR, they got you. You need wireless, they got you. You need USB, they got you as well. Thank you, Mono, for the sponsor. Don't forget PD200W. Check that mic out. And if there's nothing else, I want to thank everybody for having us. We do appreciate you guys. And we are out. We will see you next week. Everyone have a good week and take care.